Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. Let's aim high and go low as we get into this ranked tour event. Have a fantastic round out there. Okay, second shot here on the first. Come on, kick left. All right, on the green and under regulation, you got a putt for eagle, and that's fantastic. Okay, this is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup, it's crazy. Good luck. Oh, just slides by. This one's 8 feet away. And we are starting our round under par. What better way to do things? Heads up, wind's going right to left on this one. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. And this one's going to wind up in the fairway. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. All right, nicely done. You're on the green with a long putt in your future. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. Okay, this is for the bogey. I think this one's breaking to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. This one's just a 3-foot putt. And that'll drop. 1 over for the day. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. Here's a putt for birdie. Teeing up on the 4th hole now. Okay, there we go. Okay, about 230 yards from here. 5 strokes from the lead. A little too much to the right. Okay, third shot. 5 strokes off the lead. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Ooh, that was close. And this is about 4 feet. And you're sitting at 1 over for the round. And the headwind is definitely a thing on this hole. Well, we're going to the sand. All right, from the fairway bunker, let's see how this goes. Okay, way to get out of that bunker. Back in the fairway. And this shot's about 120 yards away from the pin. All right, here we go. This one's for birdie. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Just a little too much power. And now this from 12 feet. Oh, it's going right by. Hopefully we can get this to drop. This one's for bogey. Okay, you are at 2 over par. Might be able to make a move here. This is a short par 4. Well, you won't be getting that one back. Ouch. Swallowed up into the abyss. "25 feet from the cup." Well, this has my attention. Oh yeah, getting better.
Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done.
Five over par currently. Wind's blowing out there, right to left. And this one is from way, way out. Ooh, almost. All right, par putt. And that will go. Sitting at 5 over par for your round. And the 8th hole is a par 4. Look at that thing fly, just screaming. And we're about 135 to the pin. All right, 36 footer. Let's see what you do. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. All right, here is a look at our par putt. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. Now we have the par 4 9th ahead of us. Well, you got to hold on to the fairway here. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. Oh, your approach is heading left. And wouldn't it be nice to save par on this one? I think this is going to go right to left. Good work. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. Careful out there. We got a tailwind blowing. All right, second shot on the 10th. And I don't think this is enough from the sand. We don't need as much distance as normal. We might need less club. This green is well below us. This one's heading left. Nicely done. Well judged. 13 feet left to the hole. Okay, you're swinging this way out to the left. Let's see it turn. And here's your par putt. Okay, moving on to the next. And you're currently 5 over for the day. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Oh, no good. Okay, second shot on the 11th. This one needs to run. Nicely played out of that fairway bunker into the fairway. Healthy distance. I like it. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. Oh, that was almost in. 4 feet to the cup. And you're currently 6 over par. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Hopefully you can get over that bunker safely. I've seen you swing better. Here we go, par putt. Yeah, I think this putt's gonna break to the right. Oh man, that par just slipped right away. Oh well, that's too bad. Second bogey in a row, unfortunately. And you're 7 over for the day. All right, over to number 13, and this one's a par 4. Ooh, that one's out of bounds. This is what our third shot's looking like. They're looking pretty good off the tee. This one's 20 feet out. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Ooh, that's too bad. Uh-oh, not even on the green anymore. Oh, man. Would have loved to see that chip go down. And you're sitting at 10 over today. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Okay, setting up about 180 yards out. For the bogey. This one's going to the left. Okay, in there with the bogey. All right, here we go, 15th hole. This one's a par 5. And we're setting up here about 210 or so from the pin. This one's heading a bit right. This putt's around 19 feet away. And this one's going left to right pretty hard. Looking good so far? Ooh, still looking good. Here we go. This is for par. All right, let's move on to the next. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. Just a little too much pace on that one. Here's an 11-footer. It could be a good one. And it drops in for the par. Good job. Might need a bit more club. We got a headwind on this hole. And that was a tee shot. And here's our second shot on the 17th. That'll do nicely. Okay, this one's around 165 yards out. Here we go, birdie putt. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, almost in there. 6 feet to the cup. Ooh, that's too bad. Gonna have to settle for the bogey, I guess. And nice putt. Let's move on. Okay, now we go over to the par 4 18th hole. I think you might be heading to the sand. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. And out of that bunker into greener pastures. We're in the fairway. You got some good distance on it. Well done. All right, you need this to save par. Let's drop this in. Oh, too bad. Okay, let's put this ball in the hole and head our separate ways. What do you say? And ending our round with a